The woman gave birth to a strange fetus. The doctors were amazed, because she gave birth to a baby the size of a fist. The doctors told the father that the baby might not live through the night, but not only did he survive, and miraculously he grew to be 12 years old, but he never grew in height, and he was born nearsighted and very ugly. The townspeople called him a rat. His classmates liked to throw him around like a toy. Even the teachers didn't like him. She thought he was disrupting the class, and Simon had to live with it and never explain. Simon's only friend was George. He was the most handsome boy in school. He played with Simon every day. He had a special seat on his bike for Simon. He'd take Simon to the lake for a swim. It was their secret base. Simon loved to dive and hold his breath. George never understood it.
Why does it matter how long you can hold your breath?
I don't know, it just does.
When Simon got in the water, George counted the seconds. Then he suddenly spotted two girls rowing a boat on the lake. They came to talk to George. George replied in a dumbfounded manner. By the time Simon surfaced, George had forgotten how long he'd been diving. Simon turned his head and froze. He liked the girl with the yellow hairband, but he only whispered it to George.
Marjorie!
Stop it.
Simon has a question for you.
What is it, Simon?
Nothing, goodbye.
George tried to tell the girl what Simon was thinking, but Simon covered his mouth. Watching them play, the girl rowed away. When they came ashore, George asked Simon why he didn't dare to confess his love.
She said you were cute.
She means cute like a baby turtle is cute. Girls don't kiss baby turtles.
Looking at the girl in the distance, Simon fell into silence, but he soon regained his heart, because he had a stubborn confidence. He thought that God must have a special mission for him to fulfill. He wanted to be a hero, although George didn't believe in God, but he didn't knock Simon either. He was a bastard. His mother was the prettiest woman in town, but she would never tell George who his father was. Every time she appeared, she attracted the attention of all the men. On this date, she came to watch a baseball game. The coach put Simon on the field on purpose. Watching him struggle to put on his helmet, and picking up his very own little baseball bat, everyone went crazy. They taunted him like a rat. There's only one person who'll speak up for Simon.
Do your thing, Simon! Show him how it's done!
Simon doesn't need to make a play to win a game. It's all about the opponent's mistakes. And George's mom said,
That was great! Way to watch!
Simon loved George's mom so much, she was the only place where he could feel the love of a mother. At night, Simon wanted to stay at George's house, but his father left a message on the phone. George's mother was shocked by this indifference. She didn't say anything to comfort him. She called Simon to her, hugged him and kissed him goodnight. Simon was too small to buy a jumper that would fit, so Mother George knitted one for him. The woman and George were probably the only good things in Simon's life, but that very day, an accident happened.